Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, my beautiful and amazing lovers. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay. Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is an Isis reading, or ish, okay? I have a note, but they want me to get the overall energy first, so let's do that. I see mystic and artist, okay? So that could be the energy that you're in, very open to the different forms of like mysticism and finding all of these different secrets in life that were in your face the entire time, but you just now really finding like the mysticism in them, if that makes any sense. Okay, we got the destroyer. So it says releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. So I feel like at this time, like nobody can like destroy what it is that you have going on. Like I feel like you could have this tunnel vision and there really is no stopping you. Okay, the shadow attributes say intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, somebody trying to destroy your shit, but all that's being destructed is the things that hold back your potential at this time. Okay, so keep it going, please. Okay, and don't have no damn pity or feel sorry for these people. We got the mentor, which talks about passing on wisdom and refining a student's character, and I think that's what you really are doing. I think you teach a lot of people a lot of lessons that they don't even know that they're learning. The shadow attribute says an inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So I'm hearing fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. So I feel like you could have had a lot of people around, who are supposed to be mentors to you, but all they do is try to sabotage everything that you have going on. They feel like you should be their slave or something, but really they're just thirsty for the wisdom that you hold with this secret card. It says a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. I feel like these people thirst for wisdom, but they are afraid of the truth. Okay, the shadow attribute says inability to commit to a path once found. So people are gambling with their energy in order to, like, they're addicted to self-pity. This is that martyr energy, and you out here looking like the child magical, really seeing the potential for the sacred beauty in all things. Okay, and really believing that everything is possible for you, and therefore everything is possible for you. Okay. I'm hearing like, if you think they're doing it on purpose, baby, they probably are. Okay, so don't doubt yourself. Like, pay attention to everything that you're seeing, because people really showing their ass. It's just in that sneaky, low-key way that they have always done it. Okay, this says the walls of Hogwarts Castle are lined with moving pictures. If you could have a moving portrait of anyone in your life, who would it be? Give them a call today. Or if you're unable to speak with them directly, write them a letter. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, people could see you as some sort of like moving portrait, like, I don't know. I don't know, somebody's in some sort of illusion. Seriously, like, if you think about the moving picture, okay, like, it is a picture, it's beautiful, and it's moving a little bit, but it's not really going anywhere. Okay, and I think that's kind of how they want you to be, like this. Like, yes, having the illusion of making movement, okay, but really trying to keep you trapped and stuck in some sort of little box. And it's like, you don't fit in that box and never would. Okay, you're done with that. So it says the Daily Prophet is the most popular wizarding publication in Britain. Okay, the source most wizards and witches turn to for their daily news. This made it easy for the Ministry of Magic to use the paper to control the narrative, leading Lord Voldemort's return in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It is an important reminder to be careful not to take the media we consume at face value. Today, try to spend some time with a publication, website, or other news source that you don't normally read. It may help you see things from a different point of view, you know. So yes, that open your mind up to reading and exploring different things, but this is giving me this energy of like, you the news out here amongst these wizards and witches. Okay, I feel like you the news for them. Like, first of all, they always talking about you, okay? Always spewing their nastiness and hate about you behind your back, okay? Because you looking like the Sorcerer's Stone. Come on with the Felix Felicius underneath that, okay? They could be doing love spells, okay? Because this is the Amortentia one. But the Sorcerer's Stone is a legendary alchemical artifact that has the power to create the elixir of life. That's you, okay? And then it says Felix Felicius, also known as Liquid Luck, is a highly advanced potion that renders the drinker lucky for a set period of time. But the set period of time is eternity, and that's the kicker. It says now Amortentia doesn't create actual love. That would be impossible. But it does cause powerful infatuation or obsession. And for that reason, it is probably the most dangerous potion in this room. So whatever love spells anybody has done, especially recently, is about to backfire on their ass so hard. They finna be so worried about you and what you're doing, okay? What else? It's just, we got the seer at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, like, you're really in this seer type of energy. You know, you have access to energies and dimensions and information that others just don't readily have access to. You have, like, this higher level of supernatural insight that's a problem for people. You can have an amulet also that protects you. And it's a problem. It's a problem for the destroyers. Like, they are setting up destruction for themselves, okay? They fake religious. That flew all the way over there. Let me get it. It says investigative work. Oh no, this is background check, okay? But they fake religious. I don't take it back. It says investigative work is being done to obtain information on a specific person. Someone is searching for a weak spot or an entry point, you know, and that's what I was saying. The only thing that's getting destroyed is whatever could potentially be destructive in your life, you know. So anything that is, you know, sent toward you with a destructive intention is just not going to happen because you're very healthy at this time. You're doing what you need to do and you have healed from the past, okay? Somebody was doing moon magic, okay, of course. And look, didn't I say lots of gossip, okay? People could be trying to bait you in some sort of way, you know, but because you won't bite the bait, okay, they can't control your mind, okay? Look, family, they could be trying to do this food magic, okay? Some motherfucking alcoholics, okay? It's funny. What else? It's funny, y'all. So just laugh at it, okay? You have experienced this paradigm shift, you know, a complete change of perspective, like your way of viewing and experiencing things being shifted, seeing life through a different lens. That's what it says, you know. So it's like when it comes to trying to destruct everything that you have built or trying to tear you down, you know, with like pettiness or like, you know, baiting you into some sort of argument or situation that you don't belong in, it just could never happen because the same things that used to push your buttons just don't push your buttons anymore. And if your buttons do get pushed, you're exercising this reflection of the wise type of energy where you're seeing the world as your active reflection. So if you see anything that you don't get along with or that you don't feel like belongs in your world, you're quick to do that inner reflection. And that's the problem for people, okay? Look, bait. They're trying to bait you with all of this gossip, okay? It says, a tempting and seductive offer to lure you into something with a sinister nature, playing at your senses to draw you into a trap, okay? So they could be like, come on, let's party, let's hang out, let's go on a date. But that shit is fake, so don't do it, okay? So the note says, it's from the book of Sirach, okay? It's chapter 39, verse 35. It says, and therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord, okay? So, and I think that this is what you really do. And I think the way that you've been giving it up to God, baby, has been keeping you protected, keeping you sheltered, keeping your foundation strong, and keeping anyone with these negative intentions, with this, addiction to destructive power that they may have had in the past. Like, it's really protecting you from all of that, all the evil eye I'm hearing, all of the gossip, all the love spells, and all the sex magic. None of that shit could ever touch you, because you constantly keep the praise of God in your mouth. You understand where your power comes from, and you understand who provides everything that you need, and you understand that everything happens for a very good reason. You understanding divine time in a major way at this time, and that's what you need to hold on to. Hold on to the good vibes and let everything else roll off your back, because it's bullshit, okay? What else? It says the peace and stillness. Come on. So continue to operate out of your place of stillness. People can be on whatever the fuck it is they want to be on, but that has nothing to do with the peace and stillness that's going on within you. And then I love how this stag energy came out, because I'm using the Harry Potter deck, and that Expecto Patronus card is coming to my attention, but in order for the Expecto Patronus to work, you have to think of your most happy memory, which just gives me the energy of you staying in the happiest frame of mind that you can. I think you really understand that nobody can piss you off. Only you can piss you off. So it's futile. That's what I'm hearing. Their, advances or their attempts to piss you off or bait you into something where you don't belong is just ridiculous. You have this expanded vision, this higher perspective, this more responsible outlook on life, okay? And Isis is asking you to hold on to that, This says awakening the dreamer, which I think you definitely have done, but they're just saying, like, all of those times where you should have been listening, but you weren't listening. You was kind of like spaced out, all out in somewhere else in another world, imagining and manifesting something better for yourself. That's the place that Isis is asking you to go when you run into the bullshit, okay? It just doesn't have to be the big issue that it used to be. And I think you're very aware of this and really doing a great job of keeping your shit straight, okay? We got calling on courage. So you're looking very strong, like standing in your strength energy, because her and this lion together, that's that strength card energy. Like, no one could ever stop you, okay? Not ever. What is this, okay? We got sensual embodiment. I think that, I don't know, something about your sexual or creative type of energies could be very strong at this time. That could be what somebody's trying to attack in a major way. What else? So you could have been having, like she's saying, pain in your stomach area, in your lower back a lot, okay? This is people trying to attack your root chakra and your solar plexus chakra, okay? And that's how powerful it is that you can feel it. But poor things, they don't realize that it's really backfiring on you. Sometimes she's saying your guides will let you feel it. So it can count. Okay, you sent it. Oh, you sent it. It's our turn. Our turn to send it back, okay? So, just know that you are the bridge, and what you do for the divine is very important. So you'll always be protected, and people are just trapped in a foolish way of thinking to ever think they could tear you down or, stop you from doing what's important, okay? Continue to soften into grace and not let anyone ruffle your feathers or whatever. Because at the end of the day, everybody's grown, everybody can make their own decisions, and that damn sure includes you, okay? You are guided by love, and you know it. Look at all these ancestors and animal guides in this. There's angels, there's all kinds of different beings guiding you while you're just sitting right here, being very open to it, to the love, to the way that they guide you. And Ice is saying that's wonderful. Continue to be there and continue to exercise the power of your voice and to weave the web that you really want to experience in this life, and not, help people weave some bullshit into your web. I say 1441, okay? So be careful not to be mirroring people and their negative energies, because that's not going to do nothing but stall you. But I think, like I said before, you're very aware of this fact, like you could be really seeing things very clearly. And I think that people are not used to that, they're used to it being so easy to like tempt you and pull you into a foggy state so that they're able to start shit with you, or able to knock you off balance in some sort of way. But you are done being stuck. You're never going to be stuck. And this very recent paradigm shift that you went through got you looking like the star, baby. And you about to have this forward movement. No matter how many towers people may try to create for you, you still looking like the magician, okay? I done told y'all they finna watch. With the Page of Swords, they finna watch, okay? They want to spy. We're going to let's give them something to talk about. Okay, we got the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I think you're making this forward movement into nothing but more calm, nothing but more peace, nothing but more energies of grace, okay? What's peace and stillness? The Five of Cups, okay? They so mad about your peace. They so mad about your peace. Like, why are you able to sleep? I'm sorry, I'm hearing the most ridiculous things. They're so mad about it. Don't nobody give a fuck. What's peace and stillness in the Five of Cups? Okay, the Ace of Cups. Like, your cup is overflowing, my love. Please keep it going, okay? You could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with this Cups energy. What else? We got the World, okay? I don't know why the World is giving me Virgo energy, okay? But also, of course, it gives me Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because of that Earth energy. But I think that you just really are headed toward this success, and you have this huge expanded vision, like I said before, and people just really don't see the vision. They feel like because they don't see the vision that you're not getting nowhere, that you're just this cute ass moving picture on the wall because maybe you're always around, or maybe it looks like you're not doing nothing, but you're accomplishing so much shit with your eyes closed, with your hands tied behind your back. You're accomplishing everything you want to accomplish, even through all of the bullshit and the traps and the food magic and the gift magic and the love spells. None of it's working, okay? It's causing panic and sadness. What's awakening the dreamer? The Seven of Wands, come on. Okay? You have been awakened forever. Ain't no going back to sleep. And ain't no getting tricked by the dumb shit, okay? What's calling on courage? The Eight of Swords, okay? So, like, you really have freed yourself. I feel like for a while, you were very free and you were trying your hardest to, like, stand your ground, and, like, fight these battles. But it was the mental tie that you had to this person or people who are trying to destroy your shit. It was the mental tie that you had to them. It was the etheric cord that you had to them. And now that you cut the cords and stepped out of that mental entrapment, nobody can make you go back. What's sensual embodiment? So continue to praise the Lord, baby, because right now He's doing everything that He can to make sure that you feel as warm as you possibly can with this Five of Pentacles. That energy of you coming in from the cold. You have done it. And, like, you are a success no matter where you are in your journey. So make sure that you just remain very aware of that, okay? Once you are the bridge. The Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. I'm telling you, you making fast forward progress. You know, you could be someone who's a channel for the public, you know, like me, but you don't necessarily have to be. I just feel like you definitely are a channel, like whatever you do, because there are so many different ways to be a channel, right? Like even when I'm painting, I'm still channeling. Okay. Even whatever I create, the energy of spirit, the energy of God goes into that thing because I'm loving it and I'm creating it with the light that is within me, baby. So whatever you do, you channel it straight from the divine, and that's why you're so damn good at it. And you better not stop ever, no matter who wants you to stop. I'm hearing it. Don't stop. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. With every single part of me, my love for you is constantly, forever and ever, on repeat, and it don't stop, no. Okay, so it is this love of the Lord, this expression, what did it say? It said, and therefore praise ye the Lord with thy whole heart and mouth. You know, and that's just where I really feel like you are. And that's why the wheel has turned in your favor and you're softening into grace the way that you are, you know. And Isis is saying, like, that's very good. Like, stay there, stay in that unconditionally loving energy. Because not only is it protecting you, but it's keeping you very strong against any and all attacks that could be being sent your way. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, you already sitting in this passionate new beginning, in this calmer water, you know. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands, so it's like the people that are trying to pick up these birds and throw them on you to keep you from doing this magic that you do so effortlessly is just, they're sadly mistaken. Look at the Ten of Swords. Don't they look like their eyes are full of hope? You know what I'm saying? Because they really hope like to slide these swords in your back. But like I said, you already have walked away energetically, so there is really nothing anyone could do. So that's why they're trying to find some sort of entry point. You know, at this point, they're just back to that place where they're watching you, spying on you, and experimenting to see how they can get under your skin. Because you can't be this genuinely happy and peaceful. It got to be a front, because they ain't shit but a front. Okay, what's peace and stillness? Okay, alignment. You are in alignment, period. And it's making people sad. And that's not your problem, okay? You better keep it going. Keep smiling every day, okay? We got the earth coming out under the world. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you really, truly are, you know, taking these. I love this, you know, how this flower crown is kind of over her head, you know, like kind of her doing the same thing that she's doing here, you know. This is like a combination of these two cards that it's going under, you know. These two cards are like a combination, like this card is a combination of those two. Like, you really are operating from this place of expanded vision because you pull in everything that you get from the divine and you bring it down to the earth. You ground it in a very powerful way. So Isis is saying, like, don't let anybody stop you from doing that, from expressing your expanded vision. Like, just keep going, no matter how many bumps or issues that you run into, because they're not issues or a problem. It's all about, you know, you holding on to this paradigm shift. Because this is the same as the overall energy. This paradigm shift is all about the way that you're thinking right now. And I think you're doing a good job of keeping yourself very positive. What's awakening in the Seven of Wands? Okay, harmonic flight. It's like, that's the problem though, isn't it? That you're flying so harmoniously and doing such a good job of standing your ground that it's throwing people off. They don't know how to fight this. And they need to just figure out how to love themselves instead. Okay, we got third eye chakra with pineal perspective. Like I said before, you really are seeing things from this higher point of view, from this expanded vision. And it's just like, it's next level. Like, it's out of this world. People don't really understand, how to compete with that. But that's just it. It's not a competition. They don't understand how to compete with it because they can't compete with it. Only you can put it out the way you put it out. And that's a problem. Okay. So we got crystal keys. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Your mind is so expanded. The way you've been giving it up to God, the way that you have really been embracing every single little part of you and of your energy is beautiful. Okay, it's got you going through this very high kundalini awakening, and spirit's asking you to really trust in your innocence and trust in the way that you're seeing things and that you're thinking about things, because you're not tripping. You just experienced a higher level. Okay, you're at a higher vibration. This vibration could be newer to you, you know. So spirit saying like just take some time and get used to it, and just know like there's people trying to destroy that, but they can't. Okay. Yeah, so just shine your light and don't worry about anybody trying to come up against you or trying to cause problems. Because, like I said before, you are the bridge, and all they could do is watch you move how you move. Okay, what's softening into grace and the wheel of fortune? Communication and co-creation. Okay, and the softer and more like calm you keep your mind and your emotions, the easier it is for spirit to commune with you, to bring you all of these beautiful ideas that you're grounding for spirit at this time. So just stick to it, okay? Because you really are tapped into the infinite, okay? Experiencing these, Mount Shasta type of upgrades, like tapping into a higher frequency that people might never tap into, really merging with the divine at this time. So like your cup is overflowing, and that means you could find yourself feeling a little bit emotional about things, because maybe like you don't understand why people move the way that they move, or why they feel the way that they feel about you, and it just really don't matter at the end of the day. As long as you're authentically expressing your truth, you will be the portal keeper. Just keep your vibe very positive and don't worry about it. Like, I know sometimes they're like, oh, get deeper, get the deeper diagnosis. But I feel like in this case, you know what's wrong with them already. You know the deeper diagnosis, you know the issues, you know the problems, and you're just choosing not to react or to play no games with nobody at this time. And that's the right choice. Okay? They just gon' it's like they just show me somebody like punching themselves, like they fucking themselves up. Okay, don't worry about it. What's the final thought on this? Oh, okay, Shamunda. It's never a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing, but it just ain't a good thing. I'm telling you. Okay, so it says on her unerring instinct for spiritual protection arises spontaneously, even when we do not realize we need it. Sometimes we don't realize just how far we've become entangled in that which is not good for us. We do not realize we need Kali's powerful intervention. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Holding the space for an inner or outer conflict to be resolved involves discipline. Shamunda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline needed to conquer a difficult situation. She is with you now, okay? So this is what they're saying. Like, don't worry about anything, okay? That at the end of the day, these people don't hold wisdom, and that's why they're so mad and always sending these attacks, and like not they don't really know what they should be fighting for or against, so they'll settle for you. You know what I'm saying? But they got much bigger problems and demons they need to fight within themselves. Okay, it says wild black Shamunda is a ferocious warrior goddess. She takes her name from the Shanda and Munda, two great demons whom she defeated. Come on, it says, thus her name is a symbol of gaining power. Her presence indicates that you shall not only overcome an obstacle, but gain complete mastery over the energies that give rise to it. You shall never be troubled by it again. Swathed in blood red light representing her life force and power. Okay, peep the red shirt. Swathed in blood red light representing her life force and power, Shamunda has multiple arms which indicate her divine activity. The skull and crescent moon resting atop a funeral pyre form her crown, okay, symbolizing her status as a goddess of death and karmic retribution. Yes, she is protective. Her three deeply socketed eyes are so intense, they are said to burn away the evil in all worlds and dimensions. She provides protection from destructiveness, okay, or from this destroyer energy. Okay, so she provides protection from destructiveness, including gossip and other kinds of black magic, which, not unlike gossiping, use intention, words, and action to work against another's well being. This is the best confirmation ever. So, it says Shamunda is referred to as queen by her soul tribe, a group of ancient mother goddesses known as the Matrikas. She is the only one worshipped independently and the only one not connected to a masculine consort. She is an independent, fierce, and unique emanation of the wild feminine power of Devi, the great divine goddess. Okay, she is an expression of Kali, referred to interchangeably with Kali Ma in the Puranas, ancient Hindu texts that date back more than 2,000 years, okay? The Matrikas express a consciousness that is potentially protective and destructive, depending on your actions. These beings are particularly upset by negative expressions of masculine energy. It says, whether expressed by a male or female human, the masculine energy can be healthy or toxic. When it is healthy, it is strong, creative, productive, and generative. When it is toxic, it is exploitive, dominating, and damaging, seeking progress at any cost, okay? This is profoundly disruptive, and rather than the positive destructive power of Kali Ma, is the unchecked demonic destructiveness of greed. Ooh, the Matrikas are fierce, and Shamunda in particular will retaliate against toxic masculinity, causing havoc in the lives of those who live by such values. Shamunda is worshipped as the ruler of the sacred erection. This is symbolic of her power over masculine energy. When the feminine has been desecrated in any way, she will not hesitate to retaliate with fierce compassion, which from our human perspective, which from our human perspective may seem like chaos. Yet the phallus is also a symbol of her honoring the potential power and creativity of healthy masculine energy, facilitating its safe development in the human psyche, you know? So I feel like your masculine energy has progressed very nicely because you have, stepped into the energies of peace and grace that the feminine energy brings, you know? Like, these people are in their toxic masculine era is what I'm hearing, whether they're men or women. Okay, they are just stuck in a place of toxicity, in a cycle where they're not getting anywhere, but they would do anything for an A. Okay, and so you got to watch them type of bitches. It says, despite her inherent drama and intensity, Shamunda is beloved by the heroic heart. Okay, she assists us when we need to find the strength to overcome our psychological limitations and inertia to access, integrate, and sustain higher frequency states of being. Bringing about a permanent structural change of the psyche is hard work. It requires commitment. However, bullying ourselves into being different or applying more and more willpower only tends to create resistance, adverse reactions, and exhaustion, and I think you're in this place where you finally understand how your energy works and you're not bullying yourself, and therefore you can no longer be bullied by energies outside of you. You really are exercising your willpower responsibly, and that is really protecting you in a major way. It said it is more a case of applying wisdom, finding the balance between persistence, determination, and compassion, rest and release, so we can integrate and rebuild from within. For some personality types, taking rest can require as much discipline as engaging in activity. Learning to move between the two as appropriate takes strength and wisdom, mastering the balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction. Is advanced inner work. Shamunda is the power to accomplish it. Her presence in a reading is a portent of a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path, the healing of masculine energy, and the protection of the sacred feminine within your heart. Okay. So just know that you are extremely protected at this time. Okay, baby. You're looking so good, so beautiful, so poised and balanced, and I think that that's pissing people off a little bit, but don't worry about that. Like, just continue to bloom, continue to let your light shine, and be the best version of yourself, like really embrace the changes and embrace the ways that spirit's trying to protect you at this time, because it's everything, and just don't worry about the people who are trying to be the destroyers in your life. They're just sad. I mean, it sounds like, some shade, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, deep down inside, they're sad, they're hurt, little children cowering in a corner, and they need some love, they need some healing, they need some attention. Okay, so don't worry about it. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.